Hello everyone, today I've got a video on the iPhone 12 Pro Max and this is 1 year on. So I'm just doing a video kind of explaining the last year with this device, how it's been, how it's held up and everything such as that. Now for the past year I have used the official Apple leather case with it. I'm not sure if you can tell, but that has worn pretty badly. If you can just see down there, there's some bits of it coming off. It's ripped. Actually, I'll take it off so you can see better. This case is absolutely done for. It's ripped on the sides, like at the weak points like there and there. And then the bottom is completely like come off there. So one thing I will say is the official Apple case, it doesn't hold up as good as the previous generations, and I think that might just be because it's like a square design and it's thinner. It's just easier to break. I didn't have any problems with the 11 Pro Max official leather case, so I'm reckoning it's just this one. Now moving on to the actual phone itself. Actual general condition of it is absolutely fine, as you can see. This isn't natural light because it is night time. Yeah, it's very dark outside, but overall, the quality of it after the year, I mean, I have had that case on, is really good. There's not really any marks or anything that I can see. It does get a little bit mucky around the cameras here. I mean, the edges do get really smudged, but they can just be wiped away, so that's not an actual issue. The screen, I haven't used a screen protector on it, and I'm not sure if you can see, but there are definite scratches on there, and there's a lot of fingerprints as well. However, let's see if you can see them. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to, but there are some scratches on that screen. Nothing major, just a few kind of hairline scratches on it. I'm not sure if you can see from the video, but there are scratches on there. I do also have like a tiny little scratch on the stainless steel down there. It's really minute, but apart from that, it has held up pretty well over the year. It's a very strong device, very well built. In terms of the battery life, let's see how that has been. So if you can see, my battery health there is 90%, which isn't as bad as I thought. I think my 11 Pro Max went down quite a bit more than that, to around 86 perhaps. So 90% after a year, which isn't too bad. I will say one thing, that I don't think the battery life on this one, although it has been good and it can get me through a full day, I do believe that the 11 Pro Max, for me, personal opinion, seemed a better battery. Not sure. I do know on the 13 that it has a lot better battery life, so if you are looking to get a new one, the 13 definitely improves on this device in terms of battery. Performance has been good as ever on the 60Hz screen. I mean, it does exactly what you need it to do. I do have a slight issue sometimes where when I'm typing, it'll randomly click other letters on the keyboard, and I'm not sure if that's something that I'm doing wrong. It usually happens when there's like some water on the screen sometimes, but even sometimes when I've wiped it fully off, it still has the issue. So I'm wondering, have I maybe dropped it, and is there a little error there sometimes? We never know. Let's talk about the camera. The lenses on the camera have held up pretty well. There are a few scratches, nothing major, nothing that's impacted the actual quality of the images or anything like that. Decent camera, does everything that you'd need it to do, to be honest. I'll insert here some pictures that I have taken with this device just so that you can see what it's like. So I am typically someone that gets the new iPhone every single year. However, this time around I didn't, just simply because with my network you've got to have, basically it was like an annual upgrade. Because this came out in November, I'd have to wait until basically this time. So on the 13th is when I can get the iPhone 13 if I want. I'm still debating whether to do that or not. I'm not too sure whether I'm gonna. I'm not sure whether it's like a good enough reason to upgrade, although it is free for me to do, all I do is hand this in and get the new one. So I might get the 13 Pro Max a couple of months after release, I might see. Not too sure on that yet. Leave in the comments below if you think I should get the new one or not. Yeah, just out of interest. Another note on this one as well, I have disabled 5G. I do live in a city centre, so I do get 5G. However, it drains the battery like mad. So I've been 4G. I've not been using 5G just because it drains the battery quite bad. So that's another thing to point out, which I'm sure the iPhone 13 has fixed, because it's got a way bigger battery, and yeah, it looks pretty much the same, but it's just a bit thicker. So yeah, rounding off, I will give it a score out of 10. I'd give this device a 7 out of 10. Pretty solid, does everything you need it to do. It hasn't really failed me. Annoying bits are the screen when it starts doing random typing, that really annoys me. And even if I wipe the screen off, it still happens. So I think I might have beggared it a little bit there. Battery life, not as good as perhaps it should be. I'm sure that was fixed in the 13. Condition overall, really good. Performance, really good. Yeah, so that's the iPhone 12 Pro Max 1 year on. Just a little review / overview of it. And if you liked the video, just make sure you give it a thumbs up. Also subscribe to the channel. And yeah, thank you for watching.